Welcome back, Back40 Family, to Remodeling My Shed, pardon me, part 3. So, last night I put the files that I got from that loadout that I had in some vinegar to get off the rust, and a little tip from one of y'all, Drayson's Forge. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Gave me a little tidbit of a nugget of a tip, and he said soak them in white vinegar for 12 to 24 hours to basically get all the little metal shavings out from between the teeth. So they've been in there probably just a little over 12 hours. And then this one is a huge file. I believe this one is also a Nickerson's. No, this one's different. Most of the ones I got were Nickerson's. And then that big one, most are still sharp, still waiting for this one. This one's so big it has to flip on both sides. So this one still has a couple more hours to go. And then, as you can see, I have moved in all of the new stuff. I put all that on there. Probably should have waited, but I wanted to get it out of the of our carport because it's supposed to rain the next 2 days. This was the little anvil I was telling you all about. It needs to get dressed up, get all the sharp corners out and everything like that. Got another vise, got some more clamps, and then I got this axe head, another rehandling thing, and this huge sledgehammer that I need to rehandle too. And then if you're wondering, that shelf, it's gonna go right here. I just need to move my workbench down a little bit, but this is going to be the perfect spot for it, because then I can store like my WD-40 and probably belts and just everything like that, and I can clear up all of the workbenches and stuff like that, and also like metal and stuff like guard material. I need to build a workbench for the lathe, or get a workbench that's a little lower than the normal ones, so I'm not straining. Sorry, for some reason I'm out of breath, which is really weird because I haven't done anything yet. And then we are still trying to find a spot for the shingles. Haven't decided on one yet. My mom and I are trying to think of where to put them. But this isn't really going to get reorganized. Don't know if I'll be able to get a knife video out for y'all on Saturday. We'll see. I might have something else planned in the works. So it depends on how much editing I want to do. But the main juice of today's video is going to be going through all of this right here, and basically cleaning it out, cleaning it up, and then reorganizing all the shelves, like getting rid of half the dozen gas cans that we don't use. At our old house, we used to mow the lawns a lot, but we don't do that anymore, so we don't need all of those. All we have are that one, and those work for us. But it's just little stuff that we don't need anymore. And seeing if stuff still works too. And then once all of this is done, it is going to be getting over here through all this. I really want to try and keep this momentum going into here. So I'm hoping to get this all done by this weekend, so my dad and I can come through and see what materials we need to build the new bench that's going to be going over there. And a couple of y'all suggested pea gravel or gravel. I know I responded to those, but I just want to say something real quick about it. Is I would love to have gravel in here. It's just we get it in a dump truck, because we'd have to have probably 2 to 3 inches of gravel everywhere, and there's so many low spots and high spots that, yeah, we would need a lot of gravel. And we'd probably put down a vapor barrier, because if you could see how moist this stuff is, it's ridiculous. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into that. Might go take a lunch break real quick, because I actually haven't really eaten today. And time check for you guys is 12:28. So as always with this channel, guys, let's get into some time lapse. Alrighty guys, as you've been seeing, that is done. That is a real easy one to do. Now I'm moving on to this shelf, which is not an easy one to do. I got one weed whacker working. It's that Toro one that was there. That's for my mom because she cannot, with her shoulders, do the big steel one that we have. We have an Echo, but I don't like Echoes. It's so complicated. Anyways, so I cleared off the weed whacker shelf, and now I'm going to be going on to this shelf right here. And on top of that, once I get it all out of there, I'm going to go through, I'm going to clean it out. And then after that's done, it's going to be on to right here. I'm getting all that cleaned up and everything like that. But I'm going to go get a glass of water and probably some food. And next time you'll see me is going to be me moving really, really fast. Alrighty guys, finally got this all cleaned out. I think I turned y'all off to get more work done so there wasn't so much time lapse. Anyways, I got this all cleared off, all that stuff's outside. I'm putting this air compressor up on cinder blocks, that way it's raised up. And then my mom wants a pathway to right here. And then another thing is these 2x4s right here, hopefully you can see where I'm pointing to, are structurally not sound. So these are gonna come before the bench, so we gotta replace those because there's literally paper and everything like that. And there's a couple boards here that could get replaced, but we can't, just because we cannot get back to them. We are gonna keep these gas cans. We're gonna sell the other ones, even if it's only a couple bucks. It's still a couple bucks. And then this guy I'm gonna get to in a second. But if you're wondering what these are, what we call them is potato guns. Now, why do we call them potato guns? Well, the thing is, you shove a potato all the way down here, right? Then you have this guy that has a little flint striker in it. So it's up on an incline like this that we attach to one of our ladders. Potatoes here, right? So it acts as a buffer. You spray a little bit of hairspray in there. You have somebody running this side. All you gotta do that real quick, and bam. So, we do this every 4th of July. Well, before we did. Past couple we haven't, but then, let's see, was it last year I bought them back. So, this year during 4th of July, hopefully you will see these guys in action. One's designed for potatoes, and then my older brother designed one to launch golf balls for some reason. But yeah, these are really fun, so hopefully during 4th of July, you'll be able to see these guys in action. But these are going to be put away for now. I am going to go get some cinder blocks, and I'm going to go clean all this up. I'm not going to do time lapse as of current because I want to save some room on this video for a couple other things. So I will see y'all when all this is done. Alright guys, I roughly got this all done, or got it done roughly to where it's going to be. Anyways, so weed whackers are going to be in there. That's random stuff. It's my mom's magnet, generator, gas cans, blowers. We're big still people. They're great. Attachments, oars, and a box and 2 squirrel cages, or whatever you want to call it, trap stuff. We got old gas cans that still have gas, jacks, random oils, and then over here we have the air compressor, we have the potato cannons, we have the plastic you put in the big trash bag to put the leaves on, reloading stuff and cleaning stuff, outlets, so that's the air compressor and the timer for the lights that are outside. We got the little giant right here. This thing has to be like 12 foot or some absurd feet long. This is just some random lumber that I can probably end up using And now coming over to here, hopefully I'm not showing you the outside, but we got battery chargers, an empty toolbox, and 2 empty shelves. So it's amazing what happens when you clear stuff out. So, but looking in from just about the entrance, if y'all can remember what this used to look like, this is a wee bit of a change. It's really nice to see this to be used for its potential, basically. There's also random stuff like that can that we have no idea how it got there, or a random bolt. You know, it's those little things. Anyways, so there's some stuff outside that I have to go through and everything like that, but once that is all done, it will be on to this side of everything. I'm just going through these little stuff and cleaning it all up, and everything like that. But I should hopefully be getting a Dirk video out this Saturday. Let's hope so. And if not, you'll be seeing something else. But anyways, I will see y'all in a second when I start working on this and all that time lapse. Alrighty guys, sorry, I accidentally forgot to turn the camera on, so I started cleaning up here, and that is full of chain. I'll bet you that weighs probably 50 to 100 pounds. And then if you look right back in there, there's some crawdad holes back up in there. But anyways, I'm gonna get this guy out of here, and then when I remelt my I-beam and railroad tie on my I-beam, I'll use some of that chain. Chain is very handy to have. Look at that. Can't tell if that's a rat hole or a crawdad hole. I don't know. Those are definitely crawdads, but I think that's a rat. Alrighty guys, I turned y'all off because I was trying to save space on the micro SD card. I had like 59 minutes left. So last time you saw me was when I was doing a bunch of time lapse. It has been probably 2.5 hours, and I finally have everything mostly done and organized. So let me walk you through what I did. So first off, from earlier, it was all of this. This is kind of where it's gonna be. So this is my mom's stuff, all the gardening stuff. It's just stuff that we don't need, basically, that I put in a bin. Rain barrel water system. That's actually empty. This is a siphon for, but the handle broke. This shelf is cleaned off and everything like that. All the battery chargers down there. Tackle all up there. Now moving on to this side. I cleared all that out. This is where the rain barrel was and everything like that. Moved all the tackle boxes. There's a lot of wasps nests and stuff like that. So we're gonna have somebody take a look at this, make sure it's all good to disconnect, make sure we do it safely and everything like that. Somewhat cleaned off this. The stuff we're still keeping is in here. And then this is all gonna be cleared out in the next day or so. All this is gonna get sold. Basically gonna get rid of a couple things hopefully this week, and then build all this, build that workbench. But before that workbench, you see those 2x4s? Well, the ends of those are no longer supporting anything. The only thing that's supporting this thing up here is those 2x4s down there and the ones down there, but these are not actually touching anything. The top is bad. No, the top is good, sorry, but the bottom of it is not touching at all. It's virtually paper because of termites. And then I filled up a trash can full of trash, so I feel pretty good. I'm tired. Barely got up at 8 o'clock this morning. Been trying to get up at 7 so I can get my school done early, because recently I've been able to get out here at around 12 o'clock p.m. But other than that, guys, today was a good day. I'm gonna go end out this day by mowing. Not gonna bring you along for that, sadly, but it is gorgeous out right now. Would do it tomorrow, but tomorrow has a good chance of raining, and there's a couple things I need to do in the shed before it rains. So I'm gonna end it out here. Thank you for watching Back40 Family, and if you're not part of the Back40 Family yet, all you gotta do, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Other than that, guys, please remember, Jesus loves you, I love you, and y'all, please have a fantastic day.